the first stream of a brand new series, and yeah. Hello, welcome to a whole new series. So, I do not have my volume high enough. Give me a moment. Let's put my volume on 20%, and I guess let's just start on a brand new series I'd like to call Create a Colony. And the gist of Create a Colony is that I'm using the Create mod and the Mine Colonies mod in tandem with each other. And we also have a bunch of other mods installed. Let me actually show you guys a quick rundown of a mod list. We have Epic Knights, armor and weapons, so I can get medieval, knights weapons and give them to all my soldiers. Structurize, one of the key mods for Mine Colonies. Mouse tweaks, create confectionery, a bunch of items. I want chocolate in my world. Just enough items, JER. Home deco, I'm not sure where Domum Ornamentum is from. We've got Forge, Flywheel, Create Alloyed, so steel is an option, as well as bronze, actually. We have Create, we need Create, come on. Multi-piston Mine Colonies, the 1.18.2 release version. Terraforged, Epic Fight, Storage Drawers, Nature's Compass, and yeah, that's about it. So, storage drawers gonna help with the create stuff, right? It's if I need to put a bunch of stuff away, if I need to store 1,000 stacks of something, I'm gonna want to use a storage drawer. And Nature's Compass is actually pretty simple as well. Nature's Compass is just if I need a specific flower that can only be found in one biome, I'm not going to look. I'm not. Elfie, hey yo, Elfie, what's good, my man? So, I am starting a new series, and the new series is called Create a Colony, and it's create mine colonies and a couple of other things, and it's going to run adjacent to Hollow Hardcore. But yeah, so without further ado, let's go with Create a Colony. That's what I'm gonna call the world. Okay, we're going to be in survival mode. I kind of reflexively wanted to go to hardcore mode because I'm an idiot. The difficulty, we're going to start on hard. And for more world options, we are actually going to use a Terraforged World. We're going to leave the seed blank, and we're not going to take a bonus chest because no balls. No balls! Alright, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. I don't anticipate dying. It's going to be a pain in the ass to make create machinery like 50 times, but if this falls through, we can just do this as a test. Okay? Yeah, fuck it, let's go hardcore. We've got the Terraforged World type, and the seed slot is empty. So, I'm using a Terraforged World, which is basically think a more computer friendly dies to crushing wheel. You know what? Honestly, that might be it. So this might just be a single OVA, and if we die, we'll just come back with a non-hardcore world, and be a pussy. So, Create is gonna help me with a lot of wood farming. You know what? Create is gonna help me with an everything farm, because you can farm every single one of the rock types using Create. You can farm cobblestone. You can farm stone. In fact, you can like bulk smelt stone. You can use the gravel washing trick to get a massive amount of iron. You can manufacture pretty much all of the resources you need to build a fortress world type. A fortress type structure, I think. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I haven't installed any mod that is 1.18. Yes, it is 1.18. So I have trains. Oh, is 1.18 mine colony stable? You know something, Elfie? I do not know. What I do know is that Mine Colonies was unstable about 2 months ago, and that they've had 2 months to work on it. But yeah, I am going to pop a little lozenge into my mouth. A medicinal lozenge. So, Elfie, have I shown you my head? Have I shown you what... That's odd question. Very, very weird thing to say to someone, but have I shown you my shaved head? Look at this shit. Look at this shit, Elfie. I look like a fucking cue ball. Look at this. Look at how dirty they've done me. This is how dirty I've been done by the Singapore Armed Forces. Y'all stole my fucking hair. Anyways, not really that big of an issue since they stole everyone else's fucking hair as well. I have not seen anything but a bald head in like 2 weeks. Actually, in 15 days. But yeah. But yeah, the army's nice. It's looking like I'm going to be funneled into a mono infantry course, which will make me an infantry, with one of the most short-lived people in battle. Actually, I'll tell you how it went in previous wars. I don't know how this will happen in future wars, but first, okay, let me hit escape. Yo, Dr. Quantum, both of my boys are back to catch the first stream of Creator Colonies, which is apparently a hardcore series. Blame Elfie. Is this a dream? It is not a dream, Dr. Quantum. I'm back after 2 weeks, and my head is completely fucking bald. Check this out. Check this shit out. They took my fucking hair. They took my fucking hair, Dr. Quantum. It's terrible. My beautiful, luscious locks that I needed a bandana to keep out of my eyes. But yeah, honestly, on the battlefield, the first groups of people to die are the scouts, because everyone wants to gun down a scout. Probably immediately followed up by the commandos, because commandos are injected far behind enemy lines. And then after the commandos, it's the fucking infantry guys. We are literally disposable. But yeah, let me just turn down the render distance to 8 chunks. But yeah, here's the thing. I'm just hoping that war doesn't come to the shores of Singapore. Because, fun fact, despite my moribund sense of humor, I don't really want to die. I would actually not like that right now. If I can go wild, that would be great. Also, Terraforge Worlds are actually amazing. Look at this. Look at this. There's like this nice little river. Oh, right. I keep forgetting. Terraforge does this thing where you can have water at a certain level. So if I press F3, we're at 127. We're actually very high in the world. And then the rivers will flow to a lower level. You'll be back later when you're home. Great. I hope to see you then. Or I hope by then I'll have something picked up, or some sort of farm set up. So let's begin doing this the way that every Minecraft Let's Play begins. You know how it be. Yeah. Pretty fucking good if I do say so myself. I mean, this is a pretty fucking good starting area. I like this place rather much. I will probably be moving because I'm doing the Fortress World type again, which means I might want a larger place to build. But as far as like starter areas go, this is not an unpleasant place to live. It's nice. It looks very nice. It's very quaint. Have you ever heard a heterosexual man say the word quaint unironically? It's yeah, couldn't be me. Well, actually, you know what? Okay. I'm not even gonna lie. The word quaint is a very cute word. It's a nice word. Okay, it's a nice word that describes like a nice feeling. Anyways, so I have 2 options for starting mine colonies. The first option I have is to make a supply camp, which entails getting a bit of a flat space, or traveling all the way to the ocean and then building a supply ship. Now, there's different perks for each of them. The supply ship is pretty easy. You just need a flat, large body of water, like a lake. And the supply camp is pretty much anywhere that you can flatten. So it's 50-50. Also, what are these stats? Okay, right. These are. I have the epic fight mod installed. So if you notice, I can change my animations. I can go from combat mode to, I guess, non-combat mode. So I have a bunch of fancy attack moves using attack mode, and then when I switch, I just go back to normal Minecraft. So that's a thing. And yeah, we are going to very quickly pick up a little bit more wood, and we're going to pick up the crafting table as well. Should I get enough? You know what? Sure. I will pick up a couple more stone, because a couple more stone is going to give me the ability to make a furnace, and I guess it's really just explore. Also, since this is hardcore mode, I might I might die, but well, if I die, the death will stick. But what I need to do is I also need to be concerned about food. Because it's not exactly like I can do a, I guess, suicide run where I run somewhere and then, run back. Anyways, here's 4 chests. If I get 1 more chest, I can actually make the supply camp. And the supply camp is going to allow me to basically put down roots. Or I guess, yeah, put down roots is a pretty good descriptor. Is a pretty apt descriptor of what I plan to do. So, I just make 5 chests, put the 5 chests together like that, and bam, supply camp. I could have done the same thing with boats, actually, but I've decided that this is, honestly, this is not an unpleasant place to live. This is not a terrible looking place to live. Like this Hidden Vale, there's a... Ooh, actually, you know what? Like Hidden Vale as one word, like Hiddenvale, Hidden Vale. That is... Oh my god, I knocked over a water bottle. Hidden Vale is a pretty cool base name. So, I think that actually I should start work on, I guess like flattening out an area. So, flattening out an area is going to be a lot better when I have a bunch of create stuff set up. But at the moment, it's honestly something I can just do with a stone shovel. Because I don't need a huge flat area. I just need a little bit of a flattened area to put down the this thingy. Anyways, another thing I need is no? Hold on. Structurize. How do I make a build tool? Oh, I need a crafting table to make a build tool. Well, that's a... Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing I have a crafting table like right over there. Anyways, yeah, it's pretty fun. Ignore the weird slurping noises, by the way. I'm just eating a lozenge. It's gotta protect the voice. Okay, so decorations, cancel, build, supply camp. I want to do a fortress supply camp, actually. Not Caledonia, not Dark Oak. Fortress, there we go. Okay, so... Oh, yikes, the fortress supply camp is actually fucking enormous. Okay. Okay, I can do this with a little bit more, I guess, precision. I can move this to about here. There we go. And then I will really just need to clear out everything, within the borders of this place. So, the supply camp block is here, I believe. Is this like the middle of the supply camp? I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, this is probably a decent... Okay, you know what? I think I should switch the style of supply camp, possibly. Incan, Jungle Ground, Jungle Supply Camp, Jungle Town Hall, Lost City. What is the... Ooh. Actually, that might be kind of a cool... Lost City might be kind of a cool build palette, but what I'm going to do for the moment is I'm actually going to cancel out of that. And, so what I'm going to do is I'm effectively going to make part of this temporary. So, what I will do is I will lean more towards building it out there, towards the river. Like this. Let's do, Asian supply camp. You know what? I'm an Asian. That makes sense. Why not? Okay, so I'll do Asian supply camp, and I think I will pretty much just... Okay, you know what? Actually, I could move it like a couple blocks this way. But yeah, I would need to do a lot less. Okay, I could do with a little less block clearing, or I could just move it like 7 blocks out, and then I guess connect these things. You know what? Sure. That seems like a far less, far more work. Okay, it seems like I want to say a better investment, maybe. But yeah, let me just quickly cancel that. Build this. And I came out 7 blocks, didn't I? Yeah, I came out like 7. Which means if I go across, I'm gonna try and get all of this built before nighttime because hardcore mode. Elfie said no balls, so I was pretty much forced to do this all in hardcore mode. If I die comedically, I guess I do die comedically, but yeah. This is technically a hollow hardcore OVA if we're doing this in hardcore mode, so yeah. Okay, now let's flatten out a bit more of this land. And I am realizing actually now that I mined this much, it might behoove me to do all of those, like, you know, tool advancements first. Like start doing the, I guess, like start working on getting iron tools and stuff like that, but this is hardcore mode and I probably don't want to go down to where the caves are, you know, not at the moment at least. Okay. So, place Acacia supply camp. Wait, what am I doing? I want Asian supply camp. There we go. In one. Out that many. Is this all solid ground? Yes, okay. So, the next thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to flatten out more of this land. This really would have gone by a lot quicker if I just found a flat area, but at the same time, I did not feel like doing that. So yeah, reason, I did not feel like it. Reason, the vibes were just off. Okay, let's place down another shovel. And if you are worrying, Dr. Quantum, if you're worrying about the amount of food that I have, don't be, because Mine Colonies actually gives you this very handy quick start, where you get a bit of food when you start the game. So yeah, you get I think it's like 32 pieces of bread. Oh, hello Kays. Welcome to the stream. I am doing a Mine Colonies. I'm doing a playthrough of Mine Colonies, which for some reason is in hardcore. I blame Elfie. He said I had no balls, and to prove that I did in fact have balls, I decided to play on hardcore. Yeah, that's basically the plot summary so far. And let me see. Actually, could I, if I built like one more line out? Actually, you know what? I could save myself a lot of digging if I just built like 2 more lines out. So let's just go. Let's go here, and we are still partially inside a wall. That's a little unfortunate. Actually, wait. I can just come further out of the wall. So remember, this is all temporary. This is none of this looks permanent, or none of this is going to be, you know, around like in the end game, you know. But yeah, this is. It's weird. It's weird seeing these like structure void blocks. Anyways, I'm having real trouble telling what is and is not a real block. Okay, now before something dangerous comes down to eat me alive, I'm just going to move this camp over 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I can go over 5, right? Yeah. So, are we completely out of that hill? No, we are not. Okay. Let's try and get this done nice and quickly. But yeah. Oh, hey, I didn't know the Asian build style actually starts you off with a composter. That's pretty cool. So the composter, well, having it, you know, start us off with the composter is going to save me about a single piece of iron, which isn't a lot, I know, but it's I guess every bit saved counts a little. Anyways, yeah. Next up is mining out this part, which is going to take a little bit of time. And if something comes after me, I'm really just going to have to turn around and run. And yeah, that's basically what we'll be doing for a while. Just looking around, making sure there aren't any mobs, or just trying to, you know, stay alert, or maintain alertness rather. And yeah. Okay, so none of the these are blocks that need to go, as well as these. Although here's the thing, you know what? I might just decide I like the supply camp. Oh, Whoops. Not a solid. Thought I won't see you again for 2 years. Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't gonna be 2 years. It's It wasn't gonna be 2 years, Dr. Quantum. It was just gonna be. Well, I'm gonna be doing the army for 2 years actually, but well, I'm going to be in the army for 2 years. Every Singaporean son serves 2 years, but but yeah, I will have weekends off. Don't worry. Wait, hold on. Rotate. Okay. And then come all the way here. And then yeah, that should actually be good. Needs air blocks above. Okay. But yeah, you don't worry. You will see me on weekends, hopefully. Sometimes I will draw guard duty, which is inevitable. But yeah. Okay. Asian supply camp in one in here. And I want to say this is good. Yes, okay. So very quickly, we have made the advancements. Hey yo, Elfie's back. Welcome. We just finished making our supply camp, which is pretty good. It's given us a bunch of stuff, including a book and quill, a town hall, and a build tool, which I already have. It's given us a barrel, it's given us 32 charcoal, and a bunch of food items. So, let's actually get to smelting up these bad boys, because we only have one furnace. This is fucking daylight robbery. Anyways, let's put this here. Let's put that in there. Take half out. And yeah, it's a shame we stopped the Mine Colony series we had. It really was. That one was mostly my fault. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, yeah, that one was entirely my fault. I don't really have an excuse. It's just sort of a shit was getting busy, and I did not keep up. So we now have this official, well, I guess this official starting point, and it's from here that we need to begin working on a bunch of other stuff. So first off, there's a bunch of create things we can. Oh hey, more food. Okay, let's put the chicken in there. Let's put the mutton in there. And yeah, let me just put that up there, and let's give each of these a little bit more charcoal. So, I believe the first thing I need to get started on... Actually, you know what? Hold on. We have Epic Fight installed, right? So if I look up Epic Fight... Oh, wow. Oh my god. Hey, yo, there are actually a huge amount of... There are actually a huge amount of things that have been added by Epic Knights, Armor, and Swords. So, let me just look up stone, because I can't afford all of the cool swords, right? So there's the basic stone weapons, but there are also a stone stiletto, stone greatsword, stone spear, stone short sword, cat's balger, stone pike. Hey, a pike might actually do me well. What can I do with a pole? I need 2 hilts, which come from sticks and leather strips, which come from... Oh, okay, I need to kill cows. So let's... Should I add mine colonies to the create series I have ongoing? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do it, Elfie. Well, okay, that's not really a fair assessment because I fucking love like mine colonies. And oh, a Gizam. That's a polearm, I believe. Anyways, you know what? I think the best option for... Oh, hey, 64 bread. Hey, yo, I did not know that was there. Anyways, yes, do it. Make like a super techno colony. Wait, I should have called the series Techno Colonies. Damn it. No, it's Well, okay, initially I wanted to call the series Techno Colonies, but I figured like Creator Colony would tell you what the 2 main mods were. Anyways, now I have a spear, and when I press R, we can enter Epic Fight mode, which is great. I am an idiot. I'm an S-class idiot. That was a very silly thing for me to do. Anyways, let's do pickaxe, shovel, and yeah. Oh, wait, there's a pressure plate in there. That's very nice. So, I think the first step is figuring out the level at which I would like to build my fortress settlement, because if you know that fortresses all happen at the same height, or that fortresses all need to be at a single consistent height level, right? Y level, sorry. Very, very, very confusing. All right, I'll try streaming tonight. Hey, nice. I will try and catch as much of that as I can, but I do have a dinner that I am to attend. Well, but then again, the dinner's in my house, so I can just politely excuse myself when I get your "I'm going live" text, and then, do a little bit of a sneaking off. Say like, oh, the weather doesn't agree with me. My apologies. You have my sincerest apologies, but the weather and I don't get along. Anyways, yeah. Once that happens. Anyways, you know what? Let me make a boat. I know that for traveling upriver, boats aren't super good because Terraforge makes like you make any new friends in the army? I did. But I mean none as good as you guys. None who has hey nice. Okay, so boats can actually go up. This is pretty outstanding. But yeah, no friends as good as you. I'll be honest with you. Okay, so this is actually a relief. I thought that if I, entered the water column, my boat would immediately sink. But this is not the case. I can apparently do like upriver rafting. So, uh, I guess the first thing is for a big flat plain area, because plain areas or flat areas rather are going to be the kind of place I'd want to build a colony, which will see a lot of digging, and it will also save me a little bit of having to use create to make a shitload of I guess like area clearing drills. It's difficult to explain, but I know how to make a train. Well, actually, you know what? Trains in Create are like full on trains. Uh if I look up the word train, we can see tracks added by Create, and we can see train stuffs. I believe there's like a cab item, like the train cab. But yeah, that's and now because of the added world height, we can actually have, a world that climbs to really high heights. So if I just follow this, as you can see, I'm already at 4. Hey, Dr. Quantum. Hey, Dr. Quantum and Elfie are chit-chatting. Nice. And yeah, this is terrain type river. You know what? I really like Forged and its rivers. There's just something about a river in Minecraft that, isn't just like a straight shot, one that climbs and falls. Also, stream looks from. Ooh, actually, you're right. I think it's a. Okay, what I'm seeing when I look down is that it's as every time you generate new chunks, the stream starts to slow down a little bit. Oh wait, was that a you problem? Or was that a me problem? I think a lot of it is a meme, but that cannot rule out the fact that there might also be a you problem. Also, what the fuck? Where's my this is dying, which makes sense. I've had the mouse since I think about 2016. I want to say it could have been even longer, but yeah, this mouse is an old friend that's dying on me. Anyways, I just grab a couple pumpkins because I know that those are used in some slightly more advanced build stuff, and yeah. Okay, I don't really see a plains area, which is unfortunate, but ooh, I tell you what, next time we'll do like a dedicated exploring stream. But in the meantime, let's just focus on how fun it is to go down these whitewater rapids. Makes me feel like I'm doing whitewater rafting, which is actually something I really want to do at some point in my life, even though it's one of those sports that can kill you. Like I don't know why, but like extreme sports have this like almost sexual appeal to me. Don't take this out of context, please. But like do you ever think about doing something so exciting it kind of gives you a boner? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is like common to the human experience, but it sounds very fun. It's oh hey bees, I love bees. Get in the boat. No, B didn't want to get in the boat. Also clip that. No, do not clip that. Do not clip the fact that I think. Oh, hello Kyoto. Or hello not mine. Hello not Kyoto. Sure, ask me a question. Ask me away. And yeah, like the extreme sports are fun, even though I'm kind of fat, out of shape, and kind of an idiot. Like for example, I'm the kind of person who could check my carabiner 5 times and still go down the side of a mountain with it loose. Do I like skydiving? I would love to go skydiving. And Kyoto, I'm really sorry, but this is actually a single player world. Like I'm pressing tab right now and nothing is happening. It's it's a single player world. And if you want to know, like, can you play with these mods? I mean, no one's stopping you. It's really just create and mine colonies. Like those are the two main mods, and Terraforge for the world gen. But yeah, like if you want, you could totally play on a world like this. And I am thinking, actually, that we might want to keep it level with the river. Like we might want to keep it level with, I guess, this settlement, which would be about one block above the river. But that also means there's a tremendous amount of land I'm gonna need to clear out. I'm going to have to effectively make part of the world a super flat world for the fortress build style at the very least. And yeah, alternatively, I could do something brave and do a different build style, but here's the thing. I love how fortress builds are the most defended against like a single enemy attack. I don't think there's any like one class of enemy. Like even the barbarian pillagers, I do not think that they can break into a fully defended fortress with archers on every side. It's just they simply cannot. They cannot cut it. And by it I mean my house. Also, wait, before I go anywhere, I should probably bring one of my beds with me in the off chance that we're doing a lot of a little bit of long distance exploring. Part of me wants to also set up like a create farm. So I want to set up a farm that uses like create to, I guess, farm my crops while I'm away, because the spawn chunks are always loaded. But yeah, I I'm a little butterfly. Green, black, and blue, like the colors in the sky. I still remember this one time I watched like 4 or 5 gang members have a fight in an arcade while that song was playing in the background. Like once, okay, so you guys may know, I went to a little known school known as I'm not going to tell you what school I went to, but Elfie knows because Caleb and I have the same alma mater, and Dr. Quantum has probably been told ways. One day I was cutting school because I was a fucking delinquent teenager, and when I cut school, I went to go to the arcade, so I brought a change of home clothes, switched into that, and this was when I was like Sec 2, so 14, maybe even younger. Like I might have been like 12 at that point in time. Anyways, I go to the arcade, and someone is using the Dance Dance Revolution machine, the old DDR machine that played Butterfly by Smile.dk, and a couple of gang members got into a fight directly in front of that machine. So I had one of the most surreal experiences in my life while watching like 4 or 5 people throw hands with each other in the middle of an arcade while that song was playing in the background on a DDR machine. It was a weird experience to say the least. Anyways, before I keep going on about weird experiences, this actually looks like a promisingly flat area. This general region. My mouse is doing that thing where it's unreactive again. It's slowing down, but this actually could, if I could flatten this out a little, and maybe if I could make some sort of, I guess, like it's difficult to say because I would need to quarry out kind of a big amount of space, because these mine colonies builds are like no joke actually. They are honestly kind of fucking huge, and I might, you know what, actually, I might be able to do a sort of colony that crosses the river. So I could have like an east bank and a west bank. Wait, hold on. I just realized, you know, like Israel has an east bank and a west bank. That's oh my god, it is actually the east bank and the west bank. Okay, that was not planned. I don't know how I could have planned a random seed with a river that would, you know, incidentally have 2 banks. But yeah, incidental, completely accidental political statement. But yeah, we can have a stream fucky wucky. Ah, yeah, the stream gets fucky wucky every time I'm doing this traveling Elfie. It's let me I tell you what. Let's drop render distance to 6, the duration that I'm traveling, and sim distance. Let's also put that on 6, and let's slow down if we travel a little bit. So there's a little bit of slow travel, and I can't really tell it's like if it's like the computer or if it's like the broadcast. And at this point, I'm a little afraid. But yeah, we're gonna keep looking for a flat area downriver. And you know what? I've actually realized it's gonna be pretty useful to travel downriver. I got used to the jitters. Yeah, the jitters. That's what you should call it. Oh, whoa! Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking phone. Okay, hear me out. Okay, we use the fortress build style. We flatten out a massive amount of this land. Somehow make this organic looking. We have flowers everywhere. I fucking love sunflowers. They're my favorite sun. They're my favorite sun. Sunflowers are my favorite sunflower in Minecraft. Sunflowers are my favorite flower in Minecraft. They might even be my favorite plant type. Like even more than any other plant type. We've got bees here, so I can have here apiary, an apiary, apiary. I can have the guy who keeps bees. They're my favorite IRL. I know. I love sunflowers. I love sunflowers. Are so pretty. Anyways, it's not just quite flat. It's also quite flat and broad. So hold on. Sorry, Elfie. This is gonna get very jittery very quickly. Let's take this bad boy up to 10. I press done and my computer explodes like a fucking bee. Oh, speaking of, we've learned how to. We're gonna be learning how to check a car for IED for improvised explosive devices. Next time I come back in, book back in for national service. So, an infantryman in Singapore is effectively and basically a generalist soldier. So we learn to do most everything. We learn to do body checks. We learn to subdue a target. We learn many things. Also, there's a waterfall coming down. That's cool. That's cool as fuck. I want to see this waterfall reach the water. That's gonna be baller as hell. Oh hey, sunflowers too. More sunflowers for me. Okay. Ooh. Wow, it's up perfect here. Well, okay. So, yeah, I like sunflowers. I like them a lot. Looks like one of those TikToks where it's one thing, then the screen fuzzes and turns into another thing. Oh, that bad? Fuck. Options, video settings. Okay, now that I've shown off the screen, or now that I've shown off what is effectively the Valley of Peace. I'm not gonna call it the Valley of Peace. That was a thing from the Land Before Time, but it is a valley. I don't want my render distance higher than my sim distance. Come on, game. Okay, motherfucker. This slider is a pain in the ass to work with. Every time it changes, it lags a little. There we go. Done. Game. Okay. So, you sent me a pic. Hold on. Is it on Discord? Oh. Oh Jesus Christ! Why is one of those distortion patterns fixed on my fucking face? It looks like someone used the fucking devil fruit power on me and stole my face. That's awful. Anyways, I am hoping that will change. If not, this will just become a series that you cannot watch. It really looks like someone like fuzzed out my face. Like I'm like some sort of convicted serial killer, but the newspaper still had to protect my identity or some shit. But like, yeah, let's just take his face away. It's a podcast. Great. You know what? I feel like with the amount of shit I can spew brainlessly from my mouth for hours at a time, I would make a pretty good podcaster. But not in like the regular, like, you know, like sensible podcast sense, more in like the Joe Rogan experience sense. It's yeah, okay, maybe try reopening the stream. But in the sense of like Joe Rogan, like, hey, did you know things were probably real? Like, yeah, like ancient Incans, man, they believed in like Quetzalcoatl, and it's really weird because they found really big snake remains in the area, man. Like Joe Rogan and his fucking Joe Rogan and his streams where he's probably on DMT are one of my favorite things in the world. I know I call a lot of things almost my favorite thing in the world, but this is actually one of them. I fucking love how Joe Rogan is like, hey, can you imagine a fucking chimpanzee that knows MMA? Man, that would be fucking terrifying. Like, think about how much stronger a human man gets when he does DMT. When he learns how to fight with MMA. Can you imagine if you got Muhammad Ali to teach teach a gorilla how to do MMA? That shit would be fucking terrifying, man. I do a fucking terrible Joe Rogan impression, but that is basically what his streams are, and I fucking love it. My favorite ones are the ones that are completely out of context. Like I have not watched that podcast episode, and there's a guy just talking about and it's just Joe Rogan talking about like, what if we gave chimpanzees steroids, or what if we put a chimpanzee on cocaine? Like I don't really need the context for that, because it's fucking amazing either way. I love the Joe Rogan experience so much. It's my favorite fucking thing in the world. Anyways, this is probably where we will, I guess, begin the colony. I kind of want to do, like, kind of want the colony to like go over the water, but at the same time, that's also kind of an easy way in for the barbarians. And tell you what, let me just, use build tool. Let me just see how much space. He must become the new Enum Claw, but it's the chimpanzee instead of a horse. Oh, I don't want to imagine Joe Rogan getting fucked by a chimp. That sounds like an awful thing to imagine. Hold on, F3 plus G to show chunk borders, and let's go in here first of all. Let's align this properly. Sorry, still have this terrible cough, and that's gonna be the front of the civilization. Oh, but that, you know what? This, actually, now that I look at this is actually not all that much flat area. I mean, it's not all that much area that is going to be useful before I have a bunch of create stuff ready to just mine a bunch of this stuff up. But let me quickly set a waypoint anyways. Controls, keybinds, let's see, gameplay, inventory, creative, create epic fight, JEI. Did I not install zeros? Well, okay, I forgot to install Zero's minimap, but the coords are 456/109/715, and I'm just gonna call it Sunflower Valley. Well, you know what? Let me call it Sun Valley. Yeah, Sun Valley. That's a very gay name. I mean, okay. It's one of, use FTB chunks, then I can chunk load. That is actually a good idea. That is actually a pretty good idea. So I need to install FTB chunks. Give me a sec. So FTB chunks, and then zeros. Anyways, I'm playing this on an actual, like, on my actual Minecraft profile, because you know, because I guess chunk base is being, sorry, not chunk base. It's because the other thing I use to play modded Minecraft is being a little fucky. And yeah, so I guess the search continues for a flat area. This is an amazing area, don't get me wrong. And if it was like freestyle building, you know, I build something here, it would actually be pretty cool. So it would actually be really cool to just, like, you know, build freestyle in this area. But I don't need a place I can build freestyle in. I need a flat area, and I need a flat area that is huge. Because Elfie, you know what? I'm looking in Shengxiong and I cannot find the beef. Shengxiong. Okay. There's you know how they have those like standing refrigerators? They'd probably put the beef with all the other meats, and usually it runs right. Sorry, it runs left to right, going from non-halal to halal. So if you can find like the chicken sausages and all the other kinds of like chicken products, you can, I guess you can work your way to the beef. You know what? Here's the thing. I don't actually know Shengxiong that well. I know it's like a more Chinese-owned version of. It's a more Chinese-y version of NTUC, and I know the layout of NTUC like the back of my hand because I'm a fuck who loves food. I fucking love stuffing food in my fat fuck face. Anyways, this actually is more my speed. Holy cow. Okay. Give me a moment. So let me just run towards where I think the edge should be. Right? This is paradise. Holy shit. And there's even more flat space here. I just need to build one of those like big world eaters. You know the ones. They're like stuck to the front of a minecart contraption, and then you just drive the minecart contraption, and it's like a 10 by 10 wall of those mining drills that just mine, then head back somewhere. Okay, hold on. What am I gonna call this place? I know. Okay, so there's a river that runs through it, right? So there's like we can after the river. So like the something river civilization. Um, and I know that it's kind of lower down than where we spawned. I guess like Low River, East River. I still want to use the name White Cross for something, but that really sounds like the name of like a fucking organization that runs parallel to the Ku Klux Klan. Hey, that was the first time I've said Ku Klux Klan without stumbling over my own tongue. So let's write down where we build. Let's write this. Let's just call this place Settlement. Settlement. And then let's do 411/97/1299. So actually, we're down almost 30 blocks from where we were before. This is actually really cool, and there's a lot more flat land further this way. And you know what? Even if there isn't, there's space I can flatten out with well, okay, not with a shovel. Definitely not with a fucking shovel. That is an act of literal fucking insanity. But yeah, I love Terraforge Worlds. I love Minecraft worlds that don't look like regular Minecraft worlds. This sounds very paradoxical. Like why something that is nothing like, what you if you like something, why like something that's almost nothing like it? But it's difficult for me to explain. Anyways, what I need to do for the moment is I need to head back, and I need to. Well, okay, no. Before I head back, what I need to do is I need to hunt down dark oak, because dark oak is the wood of choice for the settlement I am using. So I'm probably just going to go down the river, actually, because I've been traveling downriver this whole time, and it's not like I get like a speed debuff or anything when oh wait, there it is. There's my boat. It's not like I get a speed buff going. Well, okay, I get a bit of a speed buff going downriver, but it's also not that difficult to go upriver. So we are probably going to use the river as our main means of transport. And yeah, is everything running fine? Everything is running fine. Okay, yeah, we're going to use the river as our main means of transport, and we're going to travel until we find a dark oak area, and using that dark oak, I can actually start work on create. Or I can swim back to my base and start work on create, because what I need is a huge amount of andesite alloy, and I also need some iron, because actually, you know what? Hold on. Saw. Yes, okay. I need to make mechanical saws, and to make mechanical saws, it's a bit of iron, a bit of andesite casing, and I can and I also need to use a deployer to deploy. Wait, can I? Is there really no crafting recipe for andesite casings? That's a little fucked up. Anyways, I need to deploy andesite into a stripped wood block to make andesite casings. Genuinely did not know that was a thing. I thought there was a crafting recipe. Is there really no crafting recipe? Hold on. Andesite casings. Deployer to deploy an andesite alloy into any stripped wood in a depot, or I can manually apply. Does that mean I can use my hands to put a andesite alloy into... Okay, hold on. We need to try this later. First off, what I need is andesite alloy. And to make andesite alloy, I need iron nuggies and andesite. So you strip wood logs, then click andesite alloy onto it. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. It definitely does. Anyway, can you give me like 5 minutes? I need to use the... Oh, it's a new recipe. Huh, I didn't know. Anyways, I need to use the bathroom. Give me 5 minutes and I'll be right back. Hello! It turns out I did not need 5 minutes, I needed 2. Why? Because I poop really quickly. Anyways, I poop really quickly and wash my hands even quicker. Anyways, um, weird segue aside, I need to... Oh, well, actually, yeah, I need to make 8 mechanical saws to make a preliminary wood farm. I also need glue or a slime ball. So I can make glue, and I can make a slime ball using a bit of lime dye, for which I am going to need to hunt down either a sea pickle or a cactus, which I guess sense because I'm heading towards an ocean, or I'm heading towards the ocean, and yeah, I hope I find lowland desert. I'm not sure if there's a... Wait a second, hold on. I could also make myself a nature's compass quite easily. Hold on, hold the fucking phone. Then broader, flatter. Well, no. I almost said this is an even broader, flatter area. And then I paused and I was like, but it really isn't, because this is make the saw first and a hand crank. You can use it as a temporary tree capitator. Make the saw first and a hand crank. That is a very good idea, Elfie. I will consider getting my wood that way. But first, I would like to... Oh, you know what? Hold on. It would probably make more sense if I took my ass back home. Let me look up hand crank. Hand crank. There we go. Which is just an andesite alloy as well. Okay, so I'm gonna take my ass back home. And what I need is an andesite. Oh, I want to say... actually, you know what? It's not even all that much andesite. It's really just like... I need like 2 andesite alloy, and I also need something to press... hold on. I also need the metal press. Press. I need the mechanical press, sorry. And I also need a water wheel to power that, because I don't think you can power a mechanical press with a hand crank. I could be wrong. Elfie, you are the one who knows way more about Create than I do. But, yeah. 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 There's a lot of weird ways to say the word yeah. Anyways, right, I need to do the opposite of whitewater rafting. Oh, hold on. Can you imagine whitewater rafting but backwards? Like you go to these incredibly dangerous looking falls. You haven't tried that. Okay, well then we can use this as a bit of an experiment. A bit of a... I can't say the word experiment without thinking about pictures of fucking anime boys with the caption like, I know these two have explored each other's bodies sexually. Like the first one I saw, it was a fucking meme from a pedophile on Twitter. It was a picture of Gon and Killua. Actually, Elfie, you're gonna get a kick out of this. You know how you and Pearl have matching Instagram profile pictures? Where it's like Gon and Killua looking at each other smiling? It was that picture. It was that picture with the caption like, I know these two have explored each other's bodies sexually. And then you click on their Twitter profile. And the first thing in their bio is proud pedophile or like proud pedosexual. And you're just like, really couldn't have seen that one coming. That one just completely blindsided me. That one, I could never have predicted that in a million years. Anyways, it's become a meme. It's become this huge fucking meme where it's like pictures of Luffy and Zoro. But here's the thing. There are an odd number of very sexual Luffy x Zoro like images, right? So, well, I mean, like, okay, hold on. Let me go to my screenshots. Okay. First off, let me hold it up to screen, right? This is Luffy and Zoro. And if you can't read the text because it's small and reversed, it says, "Did you know? It's rumored at the end of One Piece, Zoro and Luffy will passionately make out." That's the first one. That's not even the last one I have. Second picture. If Luffy ordered Zoro to suck his dick, he would do it. The reason why Zoro left his home village was to have unprotected gay sex. And the next one is the one that Sam sent me. It's breaking. Queen Elizabeth has died after trying to suck her own dick. But it is really weird how many like Luffy and Zoro, like gay memes there are. It's like I just don't fucking get it. I do not fucking understand. Like, but I mean, whatever. I I I guess One Piece fans are a little bit sus, a little bit sussy. But yeah, the One Piece fans are allowed to be a bit horny on main because a lot of One Piece characters are actually very very fine. I'm not talking about the ones with the big like ugly fucked up bodies like Bartholomew Kuma or like Gecko Moria. I'm talking about the baddies in One Piece like fucking Yamato who I would let fucking destroy me sexually. That's right. I want to be sexually destroyed by Yamato One Piece. This is gonna be a very awkward conversation if my mom ever starts watching my streams. People are gonna be like, "Hey, that Iron Golem kind of looks like Luisa from Encanto," and then I'm gonna have to explain that mess. But yeah, let's head back to base. So first thing we need to do is do a little bit of mining. Once we do a little bit of mining, just enough to get some andesite alloy, we can start taking down a couple trees. I'm watching a bird ruffle its feathers with a worm. That's you know how worms are a little bit like sticky? When you touch them, it feels like they have like this gel exterior. Maybe the worm's dyeing its. Maybe the bird is like styling its hair. I I ran my fingers through nothing for a second because I forgot. But yeah, it's I let him do what he wants. It's just a little bird. It's just a little bird. So to make the mechanical press, we're jumping everywhere, like in between stuff. So I need about 9 iron to make the mechanical press, and to make the water wheel also takes a little bit of andesite alloy, remembering correctly. And once I have that, I can pretty much just hey, free seeds. Oh right, I should also probably make a crate powered like crop farm somewhere. That's going to produce crops for me like magic. And yeah, let's paddle my ass back up. I still haven't forgotten the fact that I'm in hardcore mode because you said I had no balls. Well, the joke is in fact on you, Elfie. I have balls, and if my balls get broken, I'm going to lose the entire world. So yeah, have I just become a hardcore Minecraft YouTuber? Has that become my thing? Well, no, sorry. Hating chihuahuas is my thing. I still fucking hate those things. Imagine, imagine descending from a wolf, right? Imagine being the descendant of a wolf, and you need to wear a special type of armor to protect yourself from fucking hawks, a bird. Do you know how fucking weak birds are? Okay, think about like the most powerful flying bird, right? Think about like the golden eagle or like the bald eagle. If I could grab a bald eagle by the neck, okay? This bald eagle is the most powerful of its genre. Let's not talk about the flightless birds because some of those are fucking terrifying. I could grab an eagle in one hand and snap its neck with the compressional force I could generate with just my grip. And if I couldn't do that, all it would take is for me to put my other hand on its neck. And imagine being the descendant of a wolf and you consistently take L's from that fucking thing. How embarrassing must it be to go to heaven and meet your ancestors like these mighty like plains wolves, and they're like, "So venerable descendant, how did you die?" Those can fly. What about the hornbill? Those can I could fucking devastate a hornbill. Don't oh wait, waypoint placeholder. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool looking. I could I could fucking destroy a hornbill with grip strength. I could give it that gorilla grip, and by that I mean my hand. My gorilla grip hand. There's really no recovering once I say the words gorilla grip. It kind of already sounds a little bit off-colored. Anyways, yeah, would absolutely destroy most birds. And yeah, that's I guess that's my thing. Hating chihuahuas and being an absolute fucking op. I Sometimes Daddy gets a little toxic. Sometimes Daddy says incredibly racist things. Oddly enough, he mostly says them about his own race, which Daddy. Look, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, if you spend enough time around Chinese people, you're allowed to hate them a little bit. If you are a Chinese person, you're allowed to hate them a lot. And yeah, I just, could you take on a shoe bill? Abso-fucking-lutely. I could annihilate a shoe bill. A shoe bill would get annihilated by me. I could. I'm pretty sure with just like one spin kick to the forehead. I know a shoe bill's like 90 centimeters tall, but I also know that they still need to fly, and that despite the fact that they look terrifying and they sound a bit like dinosaurs, I know that I know that like, and the sounds it makes from it clenching its beak. Yeah, the beak would really hurt if it would like clenched around my arm, but it really has like one method of attack, and I could, consistently clown it once that method of attack ran out. It's Don't get me wrong, it is a scary animal. I'm pretty sure a shoe bill is like one of the most intimidating birds. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure I could kick it in the chest and make it fucking explode. Like I just hit it and then I do the fist of the North Star face, and I'm like, but you're already dead. And the bird just takes a bunch of fucking damage, like you can see feathers flying off while it's being hit by a bunch of invisible force. And then it just flies into the background. And then I get permanently banned from Jurong Bird Park. What strong animal do you think I could take? Who? Like, where do I draw the line? What strong animal? Okay, tapirs. Despite the fact that they're big and kind of tough, and like very tough, I feel like if I could like repeatedly get hits in on one's face, I could take down a tapir with very little issue. Well, I could I guess like stun a tapir until it's on the ground. And here's the thing: I've done judo. If my neck, if my neck fits around its leg, if my legs fit around its neck, and it doesn't have like a 4 or 5 times weight advantage over me, I can probably strangle it unconscious. Bare fist fight, bare fist fight. Okay, tapirs are probably like the upper limit of what I could hope to do. Um, I want to say a tapir is pretty much the upper limit. I don't think I could. I don't think I would have a guaranteed fight against anything past a tapir. Some people might say horse. You could probably take down a horse. To which my response would be no. No, you cannot take down a horse. Those things are fucking terrifying. One kick from one kick from a zebra can kill a lion. And zebras and horses are pretty much the same animal, with like the zebra being slightly, worse tempered. I think I could. No, okay. Here's the thing: a sloth bear would fucking annihilate me, because those things tear open concrete, like they tear open termite mounds, which are like natural concrete. What do I think I could take it? I think. Huh. That's a good question. You've really made me consider things, Alfia. I could. Could you take a sun bear? No, a sun bear would fucking annihilate me. And hey, they gave me wooden tools. Nice. I did not know that they. Well, I knew they started us off with some tools, but I didn't know that they were, in that chest. I could. Ooh. Okay, here's the thing, Elfie. I didn't know this for a while, but pandas are actually fucking dangerous because they have a bite force that's strong enough to crush bamboo. And pound for pound, bamboo is harder than human bone in terms of like compressional force resistance. I don't think I could take a panda that could bite through my leg. Also, if you get between a female and her pup, if you get between a female and her little baby, right, she's just gonna fucking bull rush you, which is terrifying because a panda is about twice my weight. A panda's like 250 kilo. Oh, actually, wait, no. A panda is almost 3 times my weight. I don't think I could take on a human being 3 times my weight, much less a wild animal. Like, there are plenty of animals I think I could take in a fight. Pandas are not one of them. Pandas are potentially terrifying. Even though they probably won't kill you. I don't think there's ever been a panda that killed a human being. But a red panda, I could send flying with a single kick. I could pulverize a red panda into fucking oblivion. I could send that red panda to meet its ancestors, same day shipping, like fucking FedEx, but with my foot. Hey, we made iron. Nice. I think because we gotta focus a little bit on resource acquisition in the early game, I'm gonna go 2 iron pickaxes. I could have saved 3 of those. Okay, let's talk dogs. My upper limit is probably a pit bull, and not even one of those like 170-pound specially bred. It's Great Dane. I don't think I could take down a Great Dane. I know they're very lanky and they're not solidly built. They're just built large. A Great Dane would still probably bite my fucking throat out. Great Dane would destroy me. Any pit bull above like 50 pounds maybe. Like life or death. Okay, life or death. I know the trick to kill dogs. Really weird thing to say. Could you walk away alive? Yes, because the trick to kill a dog is actually okay, dogs, their sternum and their rib cage connects in a very strange way compared to like mammalian life, which means that if you pull their legs apart from each other hard enough, you can effectively like rip apart their heart. Because I guess just because, or you can cause them to have a heart attack and die. I don't know why, but I just know that that's the one thing you do if you're being attacked by a large canine. Like, this will even work on a wolf, if you are strong enough to do it. But here's the thing, I couldn't survive the average wolf. Okay, the average fucking timber wolf would destroy me. A small wolf, maybe. I can see you do that to a chihuahua, but like a Great Dane... okay, here's the thing, it's meant to be used against like a feral dog that's attacking you. And assuming you did that to something at the size of like a Singapore Special, like one of those nameless strays that we have, you could probably kill it. But here's the thing, okay? Even if I'm getting mauled, even if I'm at risk of like losing a finger, or like losing several fingers, I don't think I could bring myself to kill a dog. I fucking love dogs. Like, I like all animals, even though some of them I like to like pit myself in imaginary battles against. But I love dogs like the most. Dogs are fucking... Hey, what is this? Hey, yo. F3. Create. Viridium. Minecraft replaceable by moss. Lush ground azalea roots. Oh, hold on. Viridium. Uses. I can create small viridium bricks. I can create a bunch of stuff stone cutting. I can block cut this into a bunch of other stuff. You should add the one probe mod. I should actually. Let me add that to the list. The one probe. And then Zero's mini and world. Along with feed the beast chunks. But yeah, ooh, wait. I can crush them into copper. How do you make viridium? Can you make viridium? No. Okay. Well, okay, so wait, this is like copper-rich rock. So if I use this, and then I use a stone mill, I can effectively create crushed copper ore or crushed copper nuggets. And what is this? Oh wait, hold on, is that smooth basalt? Does that mean there's a... Does that mean that there's a... like a cave? No, wait. Does that mean that there's an amethyst? Oh, you shouldn't add both Zeros and feed the beast chunks because they both come with a map. Okay, then let me just get rid of Zero's mini and world off the list. And yeah, you know what? This actually looks like a very cool block to build with. I'm not even gonna lie. This looks like a very nice block. He looks like a nice young man. Okay, so Viridium, okay, you know what? This is actually going to be amazing for trains because it looks like pseudo copper. It looks like Copper's like kind of weak-wristed younger brother. Like this his like noodle-wristed younger brother who gets bullied a lot in school because he's sort of a spurg. But then Copper comes to his rescue because, yeah, I mean, Copper has to. It's weird description of a Minecraft block, but yeah, I'm giving these Minecraft blocks storylines. But yeah. The green beans, yeah, they look like a fucking amazing block once they're, you know, hold on. Uses. This looks like knockoff Prismarine. This looks like something I'd put on the front of a train. Actually, these both look like something I'd put on the front of a train. These slabs, pretty cool. If I was doing like a Chinese style settlement, and I wanted to make like a jade palace, and Jade wasn't a block in the game. If I wanted to do that, I'd probably install a mod that adds like Jade. But it's green beans. Yeah, it's green beans that I can also turn into copper. So if I ever get very poor and I need like way more copper than I have, it's not going to be that difficult for me to just come down, mine a ton, and then, convert it into useful. Convert it into useful. I love the English language. I love being able to speak the English language. Let's see, what can I do stuff with basalt? I can have an architect make some other stuff. Oh wait. Oh, domum on ornamentum. Oh, that added this stuff. Architect's cutter. How do I make this? Oh, not even all that difficult. And a stonemason can turn this into a bunch of other stuff, like other stuff from domum ornamentum. Okay. But yeah, these green beans are actually a coolish looking block. What level are we at? We're at 42. Now I think iron spawns. Okay, so iron spawns very high or very low in the world. And my options are to go find high mountains or to dig lower into the world. And I think I'm going to dig lower into the world because at like Y30, yay, copper. Yay, I love having stuff. I love having stuff, stuff and items. Stuff and objects even. Material possessions. I enjoy owning them. But yeah, there's I think iron should start being more common at like 32, so about 10 blocks down. And then once it's turned a little bit more common, I can... Oh, well, copper... You know what? Copper is actually useful because I have one of the mods that is tangentially related to create. Let me just mine up the copper and I'll show it to you. Hold on, give me a moment, okay? So uses for copper is blasting, smelting, automated packing, automated crafting, bulk blasting. Where's the alloying? Smelter. No, wait, hold on. Let me try automated packing. No. Okay, hold on. Let me try smelting. Uses for copper ingots. I can make copper... Ooh, I can make a bunch of copper weapons. I can pack it into blocks. I can do that. I can deploy it to make copper casings, handheld, mechanical crafting. Mixing! There we go. I can create brass. No, I can create bronze from create alloyed. Yeah, I can have access to brass. Or I can have access to bronze, which just requires a bit of cinder flour. I'm not really sure how that's made. It's oh, netherrack. Oh, that's not terribly difficult. And then I can use bronze to make a bunch of other things. I can make bronze weaponry, which one is cool as hell. And I can also use it to make some decorations block. What is hilt, bronze ingot, bronze stiletto, hilt, bronze ingot. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I don't get the science behind how stuff is constructed. But yeah, look at this fucking wireless sword. The fucking wireless sword. It's the acoustic sword. I don't get it. Anyways, I can make a ton of bronze stuff. But I can also use it to make some decorational blocks, I believe. Hold on, crafting. I can use it to make like walkways and stuff. Because I have blocks of bronze. There's this mod that adds... Do I not have the create decorations mod? Anyways, I'm not sure. But either way, it's good to have copper and it's good. It's bronze. Bronze is going to be important. Also, if I want to roleplay as like a Bronze Age civilization, or maybe before I advance to like steel, as like every single like knight protecting the village will have steel. Before I do that, we can do bronze. And bronze wouldn't actually be all that difficult. I'm assuming bronze is slightly better than iron, and the sole reason for that is because the Bronze Age... Well, actually, no, hold on. Yeah, the Bronze Age came after the Iron Age, because bronze was a product of alloying copper and, I believe, tin in real life to create, like, this very early bronze alloy. And it was how humanity realized that alloys are actually better than pure metals. Well, some alloys are better than some pure metals, and the reason for that is because of their atomic structure, right? Like, if everything is, like, an even atomic size, when it receives force... These evenly sized particles can shear off of each other quite easily. But when things are non-homogeneous, when they're all like different sizes and different structures, and it's like a very even mix within a material, it's a lot more resistant to things like shearing force. So a bronze sword would rather bend instead of snap and fracture the way that an iron sword would. So yeah, I think I'm pretty sure the Bronze Age came after the Iron Age in terms of human history. And then steel came after that. And then about 500 years after today's stream, Trivia with Tim. Tim's Trivia, exactly. So, okay, it's really weird. The human race is kind of strange because first, oh wait, am I? Oh, I'm already at deep slate level. Well, yeah. So it's weird because we use bronze swords or we use bronze weapons for about 2,000 years. Okay, then we upgraded to steel after those 2,000 years. And then within about 500 years of us upgrading to using steel swords, the most dangerous weapon in the arsenal of the human race was the nuclear missile. I don't fucking understand that jump. Okay, to go from like pointy bronze stick to pointy steel stick took 2,000 years. Okay, Islam has not been around for 2,000 years. Islam's been around for like 1,500 and... What is the current year on the Islamic calendar? Okay, it's been around for under 1,600 years. Okay, Stonehenge... I don't think... Well, no, okay, Stonehenge is old as shit. That was my bad. The last pyramid was constructed 2,500 years ago. 2,000 years... Oh, wait, Jesus. Jesus was around 2,000 years ago. Well, yeah, Jesus was around 2,000 years ago. How do you... What is the fucking... Like, how does the human mind work? Okay, think about it. You went from pointy stick that kills people to pointy stick that kills people slightly better to understanding the fundamental nature of the universe we live in, to understand that matter and energy are effectively the same thing, existing in different states. Like, matter is energy contained and given form and structure. And when you violently emancipate that energy, it goes fucking wild. And then you realize, hey, I can use this as a weapon. And we have used weapons of atomic fission before. We have I say we when I refer to the human race. We have leveled 2 cities. Okay, there are 2 cities in Japan that got Thanos out of existence. How do you fucking go from a pointy stick to that? Like, what is... Like, tell me how people figured this out. What is... How I just don't fucking get it. You went from pointy stick to slightly better pointy stick. I'm not even gonna mention the fucking gunpowder being in China, gunpowder being invented in China, being used to fireworks that would like venerate like, you know, special holidays, and then being used to make like this. Imagine telling someone from 1,000 years ago that the most dangerous weapon you could equip a foot soldier with is a hunk of steel machined in a very precise way that with a touch of your finger would trigger a chemical reaction that released a massive amount of gas, which provided the kinetic energy to hurl tiny steel darts or tiny lead darts at multiple times the speed of sound, and would allow you to kill... If you were in front, if you were holding a general purpose machine gun, and you had like an enemy battalion in front of you, you could kill hundreds of people a minute from 400 meters away. Imagine explaining that to some fucking middle-aged, like, medieval peasant child, and they're just like, so you mean it gets more dangerous than swords? Hello, Xiaokei. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well. I was just finishing having my mind blown over about nuclear weaponry. Like, how? Like, it's such a tremendous jump in tech level, right? I don't get how we went from using copper swords, okay, sorry, not middle-aged peasant child, like medieval peasant. Imagine explaining to that kid that in 2,000 years from the time he was born to present day, humans would understand the fundamental nature of the universe. We would understand the fact that, you know, energy is emancipated How can a child be middle-aged? Well, he was from the Middle Ages, so yeah, a peasant child from the Middle Ages. Anyways, you could emancipate like a tremendous amount of energy by splitting the atom, the one of the smallest like fundamental building blocks of the world, and then via splitting that and realizing that splitting heavier elements would release more energy, we have a weapon that could turn nuclear matter, or like I guess enriched uranium, about the weight of a butterfly, into an explosion that would basically turn a city into dust. Imagine explaining this to a child and they're like what the fuck? Why? Was it not good enough to fight with swords? Do you like come on, like we already had spears to kill people with. Why this? I mean, I'm not against nuclear power. I'm not against the use of nuclear weapons even. I'm just saying the human race has made a tremendous amount of progress in 2000 years. And it's really weird because for like 2.8 million of those, we were doing fuck all. We were basically a bunch of monkeys running around Africa trying to live long enough that we would evolve into human beings. Or that we would as you know, as Darwin. Yeah, progress. I guess progress really is exponential. This shit kind of makes me wonder what kind of weapons we're gonna have when I'm dead. Like I know that there are a bunch of weapons that theoretically could exist. For example, like oh hey, first diamonds of the world. Hoggers. It was a one vein. Oh no, it wasn't a one vein. It was a two vein. It was a three vein. Hooray! Okay, but yeah, imagine like what kind of I wonder what weapons are going to be the world's meta when I'm gonna die. Like people have talked about kinetic bombardment, which is effectively where you bring a bunch of tungsten rods up into space, sharpen them so that they fall like so that they're incredibly aerodynamic, and then drop them on people from orbit. And I'm wondering if those are going to be things that exist when I'm old. Like I'm wondering if by the time I'm 89 or 88 or 89, we're going to have kinetic bombardment arrays, and if someone doesn't like my country, they could just fucking drop a bunch of pointy sticks on it from God's front door. Like like what else? What else? Like ion cannons? Are we gonna have weapons that fire like lances of radiation out of the sky? Are we gonna have weapons that fire like like javelins made of fucking plasma at people? It's it is crazy. It is crazy how fast the human race evolves. We're like the villains in a sci-fi novel if you think about it. Like imagine an alien race that is one of the most intelligent things. As like I went from 2-in-1 radio and tiny CRT color TV to devices in our pockets that are more capable of computing powers than computers just a decade ago, all in my lifetime, and I'm not even that old. Exactly. Exactly. My mum has a cassette player, or my mum had a cassette player, right? And when I was being brought up, that was how she listened to music. My phone has about 500 songs in it that I've just pirated by taking the MP3 files and putting them in my phone. Uh, a Nokia, a Nokia phone is more powerful has more computing power than the computers that put people on the moon. It is genuinely crazy what the human race has done in so little time. It's honestly kind of terrifying. Actually, it's not kind of, it's very terrifying. It's it's a rather alarming state of affairs, you know? Anyways, hold on. Before I go any further, can I turn copper into like a useful weapon or armor? I can make copper like concave halberds. I can make a shield, or I can make a copper Taj. I could make copper bars from Create Deco. I could is there anything more? I can make shields. Which are good. Heavy mace. Wow. A 10% armor piercing. Um, used only when riding. Oh, that's interesting. Oh wait, boots. No, diving boots. Damn it. But yeah, the human race seems to be like a race of creature that cannot remain static. Like we cannot for the life of us just say, "Hey, let's not make progress for a while. Let's slow it down a little." I see one of two futures. One, it's 40k, like the Imperium of mankind spreading to the stars, or two, utter annihilation of all life on Earth. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. If our choices are like the grim dark future of the 40th millennium, or everything is dead, I think everything dead would be the kinder alternative for everything. But yeah, man, like the human race is fucking crazy. Think about like Perfect Cell from Dragon Ball Z, right? Like this nigh unkillable creature that will consistently come back unless you destroy everything, like if unless you destroy him at a cellular level. And that's pretty much us. That is pretty much what we are. We are this creature that will not die unless all of us dies. Uh it's near impossible to kill. Is quite frankly a rather terrifying existence in the universe. It's it's we humans are pretty scary creatures. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna hold you. We're pretty fucking terrifying. If I were an alien species, I would want nothing to do with the human race. Like at all. I'm gonna say, like I really have to wonder what is out there. And and if there's anything out there that is somehow scarier than people. Anyways, give me a second. I am going to first off I'm gonna sleep the night away. Next off, I need to use the bathroom really quick. So give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Hello. Sorry. Xiaoke asked, by the way, do you play any Digimon games? I got my hands on Survive recently and I'm enjoying it a lot, Unfortunately not. I've actually never, almost never, I have never played a Digimon game. But, hold on. Actually, let me just write down a quick memo to check out Digimon Survive on Steam and see if my com can run it while streaming. I'm just sorry, writing down little notes. But yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. And yeah, I should probably make myself a new shovel. Also, I should probably invest in like, hold on, let me see what kind of armor there are. What kind of armor there is. Sorry, my bad. So there's chain, iron, diamond. There's netherite. There's steel from Create Alloyed, which is just chainmail plus steel, which has a crafting recipe thanks to mine colonies, and I can make plate armor, which needs a mine colonies blacksmith to make. But plate armor is actually slightly better than diamond armor, which is crazy. So to make that, I need steel, and to make steel, I can use the Create Alloyed method, which is mixing iron and coal under a blaze burner. Okay, you know what? It's fair warning. It's a very heavy. It's very story heavy and is mostly visual novel. It's a virtual novel. Digimon Fight. It's okay. So the ratio of virtual novel to Digimon Fight is a 70-30 split. That's not really a huge problem. I'll still check it out because I played Dark Deity, and it feels like about 70% of my Dark Deity playthrough was just speaking. It's because they talk so fucking much in that game. It's not even funny. Anyways, I have realized that I haven't even got the barest amount of iron that I would need. So here's my ingenious plan. First off, I'm going to press F3, and I'm going to write down my base coordinates, which is, let me just write base area is 5/128/8. Okay, so wow, so I'm kind of close to 0, here. Anyways, what I see over there is a mountain or a higher area. So, as of 118, iron generates more in higher areas, so like mountain peaks. So, knowing that, if I go explore like a mountain-ish area, a mountainy area, or if I explore high up in the world, I should be able to find a bit of iron. And once I find 9, I can get a metal press going, which, hey, there's already one. There's already an iron here. There's already a single piece of iron. Probably going to find more as I, traverse more of the mountain, but this is a good start. One piece of iron. It's enough to make a couple of andesite alloy. Well, yeah, it's a little bit of andesite alloy. So another piece of iron. And if I just keep traveling, I'm bound to find a bunch more iron. So let me is any more iron down there? Nope. And oh shit, I might run out of mountain range. That's not good. I might run out of mountain ranges. Well, actually, would you call this a mountain range? I wouldn't call it a mountain range. I'd call it like a hill. I'd call it a very large hill. Anyways, there's a Mason. You want to try out a Digimon game? I'd suggest Digimon Masters Online. It is a very pay-to-win game, but it can be enjoyed fully free-to-play as well. I'm also a full free-to-play player who doesn't care about min-maxing or having the most meta Digimon. Okay, I will also add plus Digimon Masters Online. I'll add that to the list of things I will check out when I'm off stream. But yeah, I will definitely check those out, and I will try not to stray too far from this river, which is basically my one way to get back home, unless I want to check coordinates. But yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, there's probably a better way to find iron. Like, I might want to go to... Hold on, I can just use my phone and Google what Y level is iron. What Y level for iron? Oh wait, hold on. There's another mountain range on that side, and I'm gonna have to explore that. But first, let me open a new tab and look. What Y level for iron? Iron has the highest odds of spawning at Y equals 16. If you can find... Iron has the highest possible chance to spawn at Y equals 232. Okay, so I just realized, is that a mod pack you're playing? Join on Omegamon server. The servers are mostly low population. Okay. I just realized, is it a mod pack I'm playing? I am actually playing a mod pack. I have Epic Fight mod. I have Mine Colonies. I have Create. I have a bunch of the Create add-ons. And yeah, I'm playing with a bunch of different mods. This is not vanilla Minecraft, and this world gen is honestly too good for vanilla Minecraft. Let's be real. Like if vanilla Minecraft looked like this, it wouldn't have like a player base of 70 million. I think we'd be closer to 140 or 150. Like this world gen is a work of art. And yeah, mod pack 2. Okay, that's 4 iron. Once I have 9, I can make the metal press, and once I get a little bit more, I can start making the thing that is it a server or is it single player? It's actually single player. I'm doing a single player series, and usually it's most of my Minecraft gameplay is split between this and Hollow Hardcore, which is my hardcore series that has run for 7 seasons. And if you want to know why there's 7 seasons of the hardcore series, it's because I keep fucking dying. Oh, okay, actually season 6 wasn't my fault. So, I did 5 seasons. I started season 6. Season 6 was going very well. My computer has a crash because I didn't have enough space on the computer, and it basically installed half of an OS update and decided to start using the half-installed operating system update instead of, the fully operational but older operating system. And my fucking Minecraft world got corrupted. Something about it was like unsavable. I mean, okay, I can probably save it. I can probably like track it down and try and fix the installation. Like try and like Google every single thing that is wrong. I don't particularly like playing Minecraft solo. It gets boring fast. Yeah, modded really is the spice of life. Modded and hardcore are two main spices of life, because hardcore, you're always on edge. You're always worried about like this could be the time that I lose it all. I could lose everything I own. Everything I have in this world could be gone in a moment's notice, honestly. And that kind of challenge keeps you on your toes. You don't just like punch the clock, right? You're not just logging in and being like, yeah, I got to do this today. You log in and you go whole hog. Or I guess you go like whole heart every time. Well, hollow heart. No, you play at 100% all the time. And so, okay, sometimes you'll AFK when you need like a machine to produce a bunch of stuff for you, but the rest of the time it's just you. It's you going 100%. Oh wow, there's a lot of iron in this mountain that I'm trying to mine with a shovel. Anyways, yeah, I love hardcore Minecraft. I think I've loved hardcore Minecraft since like Hollow Hardcore Season 1. And yeah, it's probably my favorite game mode. And I was gonna do this as a regular survival series because I don't do a lot of those. But then my good friend Elfie, who you may have seen in the chat like above you, he said I was like I could play it on I reflexively switched it to hardcore mode because that is how much hardcore is like that's how much hardcore I play. And then I was like, no, actually I want to be able to die and then respawn and have my civilization safe. At which point Elfie said, and I quote, "No balls." So at that moment I was forced by the hand of fate to play on hardcore mode. Yeah, that's basically the story. So, if I want to make... Sorry, let me just close this. If I want to make... My most fun in Minecraft was when I found a nice little private Pixelmon server, close community, running mostly friends and family style. Aw, that's nice. That is very nice. Mechanical press. I need andesite casing, andesite alloy. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's how many I need for that. I'm going to need okay, 8 shaft should be enough. So I'm going to need enough to make a single andesite alloy, which is actually about 1 iron ingot, I think. So, wait, I also need a water wheel. Okay, you know what? Let's just do 16. That will be 2 pieces of coal, and I'll keep the rest because if I keep the rest of this raw iron, I can use it in conjunction with a I can feed it into here to get crushed iron ore with a chance to get a little bit of experience. And then using the crushed iron ore, I can blast it, or I can wash it to get 9 ingots with a little bit of chance for redstone, which is I basically when you're doing a pack like this that has a bunch of ore progression, you're really gonna want to save some of it for the more advanced stuff. You know, I just realized I could have been doing this because we have 2 furnaces, and it's kind of silly thing not to use them all. But yeah, so there's that. And then the next thing I need is a little bit of andesite, which should be here. So I just make one of these. I can that is a barrel. I can do uses. I can make myself some brass knuckles, which is pretty cool. And okay, I need 2 of these. And then I can use 2 of these to create the shaft. Sorry. Not very kosher content I'm doing. Next up, I need a little bit of it's bedtime. I need a little bit of sleep is what I need. I don't have any wood lying around. I could cut down the trees here, but I don't feel like doing that. I kind of want to save the one that came with my base. Maybe I'll cut it down and see if I can get any saplings to start like a birch tree farm. And then with that birch farm, I will do something eventually. Maybe the farm I should be working towards is getting a dark oak farm, because that's the main wood that's used in my build style. Either way, let me just take this. Okay, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and that creates 2 more andesite. So I needed the press. I also needed a crank, which is a single andesite and any 3 planks. Okay, not difficult at all. So let's do 1, and then let's do 3. That creates a hand crank, yada yada. Okay, next up, we'll take some of this, and I will need 1 block of iron. That's done. And then the next thing I need is a mechanical frame, I believe. So I just place this here, shave, put down the andesite alloy, and boom, I get an andesite casing. And now, if I combine these, I should be able to create... What is this? Oh, it's a schematic cannon. Should have... Duh, how could I not know that off the top of my head? What an outrageous thing to not know off the top of my head. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Okay, so this is a red floating carpet. Let me just... There we go. And then let me put the mechanical press here. Break this, unfortunately. I'll put this out the back. And I'm also going to take a... Okay, so I need 3 of these to create Can you cooperate with me, please? 1, 2, 3. Okay, fuck it. That's as good as it'll get. And then if I put the hand crank here, and then turn the hand crank, yes. Okay. So using the hand crank can actually create the plates that I need. So it's created 2 of these iron sheets. I actually need to create a 3rd by doing this a little bit more. And bingo. Okay, so 3 iron sheets should help me create a saw. So if I look up saw, I should be able to create a mechanical saw that I need another andesite to create. Okay. Create. Get it, like the mod pack, like the mod we're playing. Oh, you're playing with the create mod. Nice. That mod is really fun. It is. I fucking love the create mod. I am an absolute nut for the create mod. Don't take that out of context. I'm just gonna see like an audio clip floating around of my voice going, "I'm an absolute slut," and then it cuts off. Bada bing, wada boom. Okay, so now I have this, and you know what? Fuck it. Let's just. That was not how it was meant to be placed. Let's see. Let's place this here. break this, and then using this, I should be able to cut down the entire tree that came with the house, along with a big section of our wall. That was not a very intelligent thing that I just did. I'm gonna be honest with you. Plus, it gives uses for all different types of stone. Exactly. I really like the Cray mod. What I also like is having a fence around my house that keeps all the dangerous shit out. So before I go any further, let me just take some of this. 1, 2. Actually, I'm gonna need a little more. Hold on. 1, 2. Bam, 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 bam. Let's place 4. And this, I wonder if this is gonna be enough fence to protect my house. It's gonna protect me from, the things that don't have bows. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I just need 2 more. Oh, hold on. I think our dinner guests are here. Give me a moment. Everyone else knows they're here, so they'll probably be taken care of in a little bit. But yeah, give me but a moment. I'm gonna try and end the stream a little quickly so I can go out and have dinner with them. But yeah, let me yeah, I said that I would sneak off to do Elfie's to watch Elfie's stream. But yeah, I have control over the time at which I end my own streams. So yeah, let me just sorry, this all came very suddenly. But what I'm gonna try and do is where did I put the other stuff? Oh right, the hand crank's still outside. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try and mine up a little bit of wood, because that little bit of wood is actually going to be pretty useful in terms of like, no worries. Yeah, I will catch you later, hopefully. Shao Kai. Shao Kai? I'm guessing it's Shao Kai. Anyways, the handy trick that I have is to connect a bunch of trees via the root systems, or I guess you have to like artificially create root systems that connect these trees, and then connect them up like this, which will take down a bunch of trees at the same time. Although it does cost a little bit of hunger, it's Shao Kai. Okay, but like, okay, so like Chinese is a weird language, and I'm assuming, I'm gonna assume that it's K, like K-E-I. But I've heard like E's pronounced like A's. I've heard A's pronounced like E's, and yeah, that must have. I'm not. that was the wrong move. It's yeah, it's. I never get people's names pronounced right on the first try. But yeah, oh well, I seldom get them pronounced right. Anyways, I'll catch you later. And now that I have a bunch of wood, I can actually start using a bunch of... It's an amalgamation of mine and my better half's name. Aw, okay, that's sweet. I don't have a girlfriend, but well, I don't have a significant... It's Shayon and Keiko. Shayon and Keiko. Okay, well, this is going to be a long stream since you're finally back. I wanted it to be, but my dinner guest's already here, actually. So if you are planning on having a stream, Elfie, please be my guest. I will join you like an hour. I'll join you like maybe 90 minutes into the stream. But yeah. I think we're about half an hour out from dinner, actually. Shao is like Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, then I get how the name is pronounced. And I still, even though I'm in hardcore mode, I still don't have any armor. It's just me running around in my fucking Joker skin. This is not my normal skin, by the way. This is some idiotic thing I did because of a joke with Elfie. Oh my god. It's something I did because of a gaffe. Anyways, let me oh, by the way, Elfie, the hand crank can actually power a mechanical press. So that should be good to know. Anyways, we have a ton more wood, which means I can actually make myself a couple more chests. So I'm going to make another chest, and I can actually begin work on a wood farm. Well, actually, no, I'm going to need a lot more iron for that. But the beginnings of a wood farm are almost something I can get in place. Very weird way of phrasing, very weird way of saying I'm poor, but I have all of the things I need to eventually become rich. That's effectively what I'm saying. So, what I need is a bunch more iron to make that like rotary style windmill farm. I also actually need a windmill bearing, which I think I can make here. And Oh, you know what? I can actually make a windmill bearing. Hold on. So it's any kind of stone, or it's any kind of forged stone. So tough would work. It is any shaft and any slab. Or any wooden slab, rather. So if I do that, and then I take a shaft from here, one shaft, giggity, 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 I can create a windmill bearing, which is actually... I can lay down the start of the farm, actually. That's not all that difficult. So, what is the next thing? I need one of those, sails, right? Yeah, I can either do a sail or a sail frame. The sail is probably going to be easier to do because... Oh my god, they need andesite now. Really? Really create? They need andesite now. Create, come on, come on. I was just talking so nicely about you. Let me know if you plan on making a server with the create mod. Would love to join and do a big create builds as a community. You know what? Okay, okay. Here's the thing. I'm not exactly flush with cash. I have money. I am in possession of money, and the Singapore Armed Forces gives me $630 for every month that I'm going to be part of it. But if I find myself flush with cash, and I guess like we have enough people to, I guess, chip in and support that, because we're gonna need a powerful server. We're gonna need like to do a server full of people playing with the create mod. We would probably be looking at like an 80 gig server. Oh, I'm from Singapore. I am in fact from Singapore. Yes, we would need okay. We would need something powerful to manage. Oh, you're from Malaysia. Oh my god. Wow. Hello, neighbor. That was really odd. I haven't even tagged this as like Asia or anything. Haven't tagged this as like Asia, like you know, like Asia. Like I didn't do the region tagging thing that a lot of people have done. My friend Rain tagged it. But yeah, hello neighbor. Um, it's it's nice to meet you. Uh, well, hello from across the border. That's man, what are the odds of that? What are, like, statistically, what are the odds? Hello Neighbor is also a game, yeah. One game that I'm not... You know, our Discord is actually called Malaysia Paw. Like the friends Discord is a... Well, actually, Skep's Discord. It's not my Discord. It's Skep's Discord is called Malaysia Paw, which I thought was very funny. Which, you know what, would also probably be the name if our two countries did a merger. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anyways, I saw a sheep here. Where was it? Oh, wait. Hello. Come back. I need your skin. I mean, I need your hair. That's... Both of those are very odd things. I love visiting Singapore from time to time. Yeah, but I mean, like, it's a great place to visit. But everything here's so fucking expensive. It's like really expensive. And ever since Malaysia stopped with the chicken imports, even fucking chicken is more expensive. The fucking local chicken rice at my train station, it went from $2.50 a bag to like $3 a bag, which is... Oh, that is a creeper. That is a fucking creeper. Which is crazy because I mean it's been $2.50 since I was like a little kid. Anyways, like, you have no idea how many nights I've spent just laying on the Sentosa beach. Oh yeah, Sentosa beach is actually amazing. Elfie was involved in a video at Sentosa beach, or he was part of a video interview at Sentosa beach, which I still remember him telling me about. But yeah, I love Singapore. It's a pretty baller place to live, if I do say so myself. Even kind of a biased opinion on account of the fact that I live here. But yeah, I like the place. I like the place a lot. And I think Elfie also really likes Sentosa Beach. And what I also like are sail frames. Let me make 8 of the fucking things. Where's okay, white sail. Let me just see. Do I have... Hold on. Actually, I think 4 is enough to make 8 sails, which is enough to start rotating a windmill bearing. I believe. I think. I believe, if you will. White sails. Yes, okay, that makes 8. Now, the next thing I need to do... Myself and my better half would just drive over and spend some time on the sand while we lived in Johor. Oh my god, you're not just neighbors, you're like neighbors, like right across from us. That is actually amazing. What are the odds of that happening? Must be like very, very low odds of like meeting a geographical neighbor online, unless you're talking like US and Canada, because there's 350 people in 300. There are 350 people in the United States of America. No, there's 350 million Americans, and I want to say like 100. Sadly, in Kuala Lumpur. Oh wait, uh, why the move? Oh, as in like you were formerly in Johor and then you moved, I guess. Yeah. To be fair, Malaysia's also doing slightly better than us in terms of gas prices. You guys, it has gotten to the point where gas in Singapore is expensive enough that people drive across the border to pump gas. Which I just, it's funny because you're traveling and you're spending gas. When you get back, you will not have a full tank. You will not have a full tank when you get back. But it's cheaper. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But anyways, yeah, that's the world is a weird place if you think about it for too long. I just try not to think about it that much. Anyways, the first thing I'm probably going to go after to create is a mechanical harvester. Because if I'm going to continue making stuff with a hand crank, I want to make sure that I have a bunch of food just like lying around, waiting to be stuffed into my mouth. Because got a better job offer in KL and wanted to be a little closer to the rest of my family. Oh, that's actually very noble. You know what? Like yeah, family, closeness to family is better than like any sort of convenience. And you moved there about a year ago. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, if I had to pick family or occupation, family. Oh, so you moved from there a year ago. Okay. Family over job any day of the week. But I get that might not be like the same as everyone's opinion because I think a lot of people don't like their family as much as I do. I this I know this could be the start of like one of those Sweet Home Alabama jokes, but I fuck with my family. Like I FW. Let's take this conversation back about 60 seconds. I like my family. I like my family a lot. I rock with them, you know. And yeah. I get but then again, I do have a family that like is I do have a pretty nice family, you know. Some people have families they fucking hate. I know a few people who I hate. Oh, I know a few people whose families I hate because of the stuff they've done to them. Parents are a bit annoyed though since they don't have a grandchildren yet. Well, I mean, you can work on that. I'm sure. It's an enjoyable hobby, like working on making a grandchild, and it's honestly like with the advancements in human medical technology that have happened just within our lifetimes, within my lifetime, it's I mean like the human like I it's weird to say it but like it's weird to talk about this stuff, but the human like age of fertility has gone up a little. It's we don't really. I mean, humans don't die that early, and we can have children for longer periods of life. We decided to hold off till we can buy our own place instead of renting, and a few other things are sorted out first. Okay, that is an entirely noble thing to do. That's a very noble endeavor. Harvester. My God. Okay, so if I want 8 harvesters, I'm gonna need 16 iron sheets and 32 andesite ingots, which entails a lot more iron mining. I could do a budget one and just do like 4, but that would probably be a smaller return on would probably not be the optimum return on investment. I want to say that it would be better to just kind of go big and then go big and then not have to worry about food for a long time. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. But there's also, hear me out, there's also a lot more mountain range over there that I haven't explored yet. And that could potentially be a kind of big area for me to mine a bunch of iron. Like I could go up there. I could probably come down with about half a stack because I got 27 from that quick mining run just now. And yeah, that's it's nice. It's nice hearing about people and like it's nice hearing about people in different parts of the world, you know? It makes the human experience a little more bearable because everyone knows everything about their own lives, right? But sometimes just hearing what other people are doing is like, yeah, this is interesting. It's my mum used to call it people gazing because when I was a little kid, I took really keen interest in like other people's lives, and whenever we went to a public place, I just look at people like some mildly autistic weirdo. I just sit there and stare at people going by for like half an hour while my mum shopped, and she was like, don't you want to like read a book or something? Don't you want to be entertained? And I was like, yeah, I am being entertained. These people, like, look at that lady. She's got a fucking beehive haircut in 2000. Like, what? She's doing something. She's making moves. But I mean, probably not the moves I will. Probably not the moves I want to be interested in. Like, probably not moves I'd be interested in, like going to disco clubs. But I mean, you go, lady, rock that beehive haircut. You know? It's difficult to explain. Also, I should have checked this before, but are there any other ways for me to get iron aside from I do a lot of people watching too, mostly out of work habits. Ah, okay. What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? I always got to clarify that. Uh, grind that. I can get crushed iron ore. If it's something confidential, please do not feel the urge. Please do not feel the need to tell me. Oh, you work in a hospital. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Interesting, very interesting. So, oh, actually, I could put some. Wait, what? Okay. So I get the crushed iron ore from crushing blocks of raw iron. That is actually kind of a time saver. That's it. It will save me quite a bit of time. And using bulk washing, I can still get a little bit of redstone out of that exchange. So, pretty good as far as, I guess, pretty good as far as like resource conversion goes. But I'm wondering if there's a way that I can, use create to farm iron. I know there's a way that you can use create to farm iron. So first I'm gonna need create crushing and milling. Create crushing and milling no longer doubles ores. Jesus Christ, that is the saddest thing I've heard. It's like hearing that we're going into recession, but in Minecraft. Is create going through a recession? I don't know. But anyways, I guess that means that I need to make my mine colonies smelter and get, because fortune works on metals now. Ah, okay. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you very much. So, I guess the thing I need to do to, I guess, I guess, create more iron is to do a create setup. Oh, is to do a create iron farming setup. So what I'm going to need is I'm going to need a drill, and the drill is going to have to break cobblestone. The cobblestone is going to have to be fed into either a grindstone or one of those milling stones. The milling stones are going to turn the gravel into are going to turn the cobblestone into gravel. The gravel is going to be put on a conveyor belt and driven in front of fans that will wash it. And when it's washed, it will either turn into nothing. It will turn into. Hold on. You know what? I could just show you. So cobblestone, if you put it through a crushing wheel, gets gravel. And then if you use gravel, and if you bulk wash it, you have a 12% chance to create an iron nugget, a 25% chance to create flint, and a kind of big chance to create nothing at all. And then using the iron nuggets, I can basically feed the iron nuggets into a compactor. I can use this, or I can use an automated packer to pack them into iron ingots, which I can in turn use to pack them into well, I can use them in that form, or I could pack them into blocks of iron. But yeah, there's quite a bit I could do with well, okay, it's actually mostly a lot of time. I would need four fans, and each of those fans is going to be about 5 pieces of iron. And I'm also going to need a conveyor belt, which requires shafts. I'm going to have to do a bunch of stuff. And there's a bunch of things I could do to make the system run a lot faster. But yeah, there's at the meantime, because I was an idiot and I decided to play this in hardcore mode, my number one concern is making sure that I do not starve to death. I'm actually playing a game of Don't Starve. It's yeah. So first things first is clear out this area. I've got about 14 minutes left on the stream before I go out and say hello to everyone and introduce myself and like meet my Danish cousins or my Danish like relatives. It's confusing. It's confusing. The world is a big place, and Singapore is like a locus of travel. Anyways, I need to where's my dirt? Oh wait, my dirt was in my inventory. Silly me. And then I need to place this here. And get used to looking at like landscapes that look like this, because Mine Colonies is basically going to turn the whole world into this eventually. Or it's going to turn the whole area of my settlement into a flat, into effectively a super flat world that can fit the fortress build type. I just wish the fortress build type had like a slightly more organic option. Like, every chunk I have the option to either go up or down by 1 block, and I will have to like interface those somehow with each other. But yeah, that will make the railways, that's the most I can do while letting the railways work. And yeah, it's difficult. It is a little difficult. But I mean, it's not the most difficult. It's not the worst I could imagine. Okay, so let's assume I wanted to build further out over here to basically cover this stuff up, and then I wanted it to keep in line with the edge. I would need an 8x8 area. Alternatively, I would need one that goes back and forth. Actually, wait, hold on. I haven't even done the mathematical calculations behind this yet. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if I put the windmill bearing there, I'm gonna need to go another 5. I'm gonna need to level another 5 blocks out this way. So let's not do that. Let's instead go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then yeah, same issue. Okay. Let's reconsider this, okay? We have quite a nice area, and there's no law saying that you can't just have a line of 5 mechanical harvesters, right? There's no law, I think. So let's say this is the corner. Or let's make this the corner block. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break this block. This is the block where the mechanical bearing will go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is flush up against that. I thought you were heading for dinner with guests. Yeah, I'm heading there at 6. It is currently 5:49, so I will head there in 11 minutes. I will be a recluse in my room for as much time as I can, and then once I no longer have the opportunity to be a recluse, I will. Yeah, great. I look forward to catching what will probably be the end part of your stream, because I will be entertaining guests with my incredibly cool dance moves. No, we're not doing that. I'm not fucking dancing. I hope I'm not dancing. If you get me liquored up, there's no telling what I'll do. But it's probably not that. Anyways, so the windmill bearing goes here. Why did it place that way? Is it because I shift? Okay, yeah. Bam. And then let me break this. Someone just honked their horn. Someone downstairs is not likey. Okay, so update bearing. Right-click the bearing with an empty hand to attach the structure you just built in front of it. The contraption is unable to assemble. Does not include enough sail-like blocks. A minimum of 8 blocks are required. Okay, so let me try. You heard the horn. Yeah, that was. It's weird. Sometimes people hear, sometimes people don't. It's Okay, white sail. No, let's just go 1. Okay, then if I click this, it's a spin. The holy rotating chest plate of fucking. This is the ugliest possible way I could have done the sail configuration, except for an upside down T. Hold on, could I make this even uglier somehow? Wait, hold the phone. This crop farm is powered by Jesus Christ himself. The power of Christ himself powers this. Okay. Okay, you know what? Sure. Let's do a cross for now. Let's do the cross, and then we need to figure out how. Okay, first thing I need to figure out is how do I stick a mechanical, how do I get 5 mechanical harvesters I'm gonna need, which will probably be me using the time I have left, the 8 minutes I have left. I'll try and keep it to 8 minutes, because I don't like being obnoxious. I will just run up, see if I can get a. Okay, let's see. I have 8 iron back at home, which is enough for 4. Actually I'll stream a little later. Okay, I will. Yeah, if you start the stream a little bit later, can then I can catch more of it. Great. I can catch the first beginnings of Elfie's colony. Christ's bread multiply. Oh my God! Hold the phone. That was actually a story in the Bible. I remember because I was forced to go to Sunday school by my aunt. Long story, but there was a story about Jesus Christ, and so okay. So the plot synopsis was that a bunch of people came to listen to Jesus talk, and the first time ever anyone said grace was Jesus. He said grace, so he prayed over the food, and then like 2 loaves of fish. Oh, sorry, two loaves of fish. What the fuck is my tongue doing? Sorry. Uh, two 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. When Jesus prayed and broke the stuff apart, when he broke the bread, it magically became enough to feed 2,000 people. And then once it fed the 2,000 people, they gathered up the leftovers, and there was more bread than it began with. So either there's 2 options, okay? One, Jesus Christ of Nazareth has a really good sleight of hand modifier, and he was really good at like magically making more bread. Or 2, like there was divine intervention. I like to think that Jesus rolled really high, like D&D style, but you can think everyone's free to think whatever they want. Uh, but yeah, there was a yeah, it's Jesus Christ's bread multiplier farm. You know what? I think that has to be a trend with this world. If I build more bread farms, they need to be powered by a nat 20 on the sleight of hand roll. Exactly. Uh, he he just I imagine Jesus keeping all that bread in his like robes, and then every time he gave someone a new piece of bread, he was like sleight of handing it. He rolled sleight of hand 2,000 times and didn't fail a single one. But yeah, that was yeah, it's the Jesus Christ bread multiplier. Anyways, I think that might be a trend. So in future, if I build more of those farms, I'm just gonna build more like even larger crosses, and then my yard is gonna look like I'm a fucking KKK member. Just like, except I have a bunch of crosses in my yard, which is going to be terrifying to any black settlers in my mine colony's village. They're gonna take one look at my yard design. Or like imagine like going to a colony you've heard of and being like, yeah, I would like to be a member of this colony. I'd like to live here. You walk out front into the yard. There's like 50 crosses, and then you're like, maybe I don't want to live here. Maybe I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night to find a burning cross in my yard and like the words "get out" scrawled into my front wall. Maybe there are better places to live. Anyways, the suspect nature of this aside, I think I think cross farms like these are pretty good because they leave me a little bit of working space. And using a cross design like this, I could actually put a mechanical harvester like 1 block up and then have it mine sugarcane for me, which is which is good because if not, this is a very sinister looking thing to put in my yard. Yeah, no fam, I'm gonna peace out, random mine colony resident. Yeah, it's a suspect thing to have in my yard. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, so the harvesters we can figure out. I am going. Okay, let's say I make 5 mechanical harvesters, right? So bam, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I use my axe to peel all of them. I don't know why I said peel. And then I take some andesite alloy. What little I have left. What none I have left. Okay. Let's make 9 andesite alloy because that's about as much as we can afford. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow, the connected textures. Yeah, anyways, I feel like that might scare my colony residents a little. And also make me look like I go around committing hate crimes, which I do not yet. I, I have I have not committed a single hate crime yet. Okay? I've never killed anyone because of things they don't have control over. And I've never been found guilty of killing anyone. Anyways, I love my favorite one of my favorite tropes is phrasing something in an incredibly suspicious way. Like, I have never been found guilty by the courts of Singapore of the crime of capital murder in my entire life. It's yeah, quick clip the bit where he says I go around committing hate crimes. It's just like the more I guess the more specific you are about like the nature of crimes you did not commit, the more suspect you look. Like if I said, well, I've never killed anyone, you could sort of take something like that at face value, right? But if I said I am not responsible for the children who vanished from that school trip about 11 months ago and were never seen or heard from again, that seems a lot less justifiable. It makes you seem a little suspect. It makes you look like a little sussy baka, if you will. You know, like the sussiest of bakas. I still don't like saying sussy baka, but Dr. Quantum loves saying it. And every time I do something mildly suspicious, he's like, sussy baka. Oh, wait, what is this? What is this? Zinc? Yay, we have raw zinc. Zinch. I think Zinch is what I'd call the guy from 40K if I had a speech impediment. Zinch instead of like Zinch, I'd say Zinch. Yeah, Zinch. We got a bit of Zinch, a little bit of raw Zinch that I can use to Oh yeah, I can also crush that for XP, but I can also. That phrase is pure cringe crystallized into the most concentrated form possible. What, Zinch? What's wrong? Oh yeah, oh, sussy baka. Yes, sussy baka is painful to hear. It's painful to say. But yeah. There was even a fucking TikTok song that was a parody of "It's Just a Cigarette." It's like, it's just a sussy baka and it doesn't mean a thing. There's a whole song parody. I've listened to it once, and that probably spiked my likelihood of killing myself by about 80% for the next 24 hours after I heard it. So, you know, that's a thing. Mom, he keeps saying those words. Please make him stop saying those words. I just lean close to the kid and say moist, moist, and then I say that with the kind of force that makes a bunch of spit fly out my mouth and land on the kid's head. That's fucking gross. Yeah. I should probably stop with the sussy bakaing around. Honestly, never understood the aversion to the word moist. I'm not averse to the word moist, but I've heard it explained in a way that made me feel a little uncomfortable. It feels like wet sandals squelching. It sounds like wet sandals squelching on your feet feels, which I honestly kind of understand. But yeah, so if I'm making 5, I need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'll put this here, and I'll press Q to throw all of those there. Where's my hand crank? It's back in the chest. Okay, this is gonna take a lot of my food, Basso. Spin. I don't get moist aversion. There are some words I understand the aversion to. For example, I'm about to type a word in the Minecraft chat, right? You see this word? This word that I just typed in chat? I am never going to say that with my human mouth ever again. It's a word that means greedy, right? But at the same time, it doesn't just mean that, and I am most definitely never going to say that word. This word. Also, another word I'm not comfortable saying anymore, for the same reason, is that Also, when we're talking about someone who has a very specific weakness, yeah, I'm not gonna say you have one of those in your armor. Even though I am Asian and I could probably get away with saying that, yeah, automated systems are gonna yeet you out of the digital universe if I ever say that out loud. Exactly. I I I can fucking say goodbye to the internet if that happens. But yeah, there's just, there are just some words that are kind of uncomfortable to say. Even if I fit the description of that last one, and I can probably say it without consequence, you know, it's just I could, but I will not. I will not. Okay, so we have the 5 mechanical harvesters, but I need a way to attach them all. So the next thing I need is glue, and to make glue, I need a one iron nugget, a iron sheet, and a slime ball, which I can get from slime blocks, or I can get from mixing dough from Create with lime. There any other? I could kill slimes. Yeah, but the best method is probably to get lime dye, which I can get from mixing a cactus. Hey, I still maintain that I can make explosion jokes because I'm a Muslim. I guess you're free to make those jokes, but at the same time, like I feel like I know people who would fight me over saying this last word, so I don't say like, oh yeah, I've got a chink in my armor. Actually, you know what? Hold on. If I was an Asian guy who did reviews on like body armor, armored chink would actually be a really good username. Like I could go by I could go by like a chink in your armor, but that one feels very on the nose. But yeah, if I reviewed armor and weapons, like that would be a pretty good handle. Anyways, lime dye can be created this way, but I might need to hunt down some cactus, or I might need to. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, I can crush ferns as well as roses using a. Wait, can I? Wait, if I have poppies, I can. Wait, hold on. I can mill these things into that. Hold on, that is actually way easier than the other option. Hold on. Mill. How much is a millstone? Cogwheel, andesite, any stone. Okay, you know what? I know the stream's gone a little long. When someone comes in to tell me that dinner has begun, I will end the stream immediately. But until then, I still have a little bit of time with which to try and make one of these one of them fangs. So cogwheels are just a shaft and a plank. Okay, I don't remember that being the crafting recipe, but here's the thing: I have the memory of like a goldfish. Haha, there it is. Dash auto mod. Yeah, I don't wanna face the music on some of the shit I've said. Okay, so millstone, put it here. Oh hey, and I can walk up these like a stair. Time to build a very ugly looking staircase. So what's the next thing I need? I think the block that interfaces directly with those is Actually, I think the block that interfaces directly with them is the shaft. That's sorry, this is another cogwheel. So if I just okay, so yeah, these things interface with each other, and if I were to put that hand crank on here and spin it, yes, it would work. Okay, so here's what I need to do. I need to run off, and I need to get like 20 poppies or 20 roses, or I mean, statistically, I need about 20. Scientifically, I probably don't need that many. I mean, like statistically, I'd need like 10, because that's okay. If I wanted a 50% chance, I'd need 10. But I know that there are roses around here. Yes, I know there's a bunch of tall roses, and as long as I have one, I can continue creating more. So, the last thing I can do to end off today's episode, or to end off the episode today, would be to take a bunch of these roses and hopefully get a bit of green dye, which I will turn into lime dye, and then using that new lime dye, turning it into green dye, and then using a bit of bone meal to make lime dye, and then once I do that, there's a lot of whole process going on. But once I do that, I can hopefully get something. Can I? Yes, thank you. I can hopefully get something kind of useful, like a. Sorry, I can use that to create super glue, and I can use the super glue the whole quest line here. I can use the super glue to create well, I guess I can use the super glue to gel, I guess glue my contraption together. And then once I have that, I can begin. Well, I can just take pride in the fact that I have a working food farm. Although I'm going to need to super glue something to the top. I'm going to need to super glue like a chest to it, which no problem. I can like super glue on another arm or something. Anyways, let me just I will try and sleep the night away. Or actually, first what I'll do is I'll put these 11 poppies into here. Embrace the grind. Yay. And then eventually I think they're gonna I don't know how the items come out. I don't know if they like just get dropped out the top, if they come out the side, if I might need a hopper to take them out. Yeah, look, reading chat looks a little suspect at the moment. Okay, so if I okay, is that 18? That should not be all the dye there is to make. Oh, yeah, that was unfortunately all. Okay, so I'll put down 1 rose. And then if I spin this a little more, yeah, this chat could get me arrested. Okay. Yes, green dye. All I needed was a bit of green dye. Speaking of the color green, One Piece has made some tremendous fucking reveals recently. Chief of which is the fact that Shanks has strong enough Conqueror's Haki to stop an Admiral, Green Bull, from like 50 miles away, which is one of the most insane Haki seen in all of One Piece. So, come aside. Oh, yeah, good point. Good point. I don't actually know which side the hopper mains. I don't know which side is like mainly used by the hopper. But yeah, I'm going to throw in a bunch of wheat seeds mainly because this farm is just going to produce a ton. Or I can I'm going to have an actual farm running on the side, which will... Wait a second. Oh, right, my bad. Lime dye, and then bam. So that makes 2 lime dye, and then... Oh, right, hold on. It's not bedtime, it's just dark. So, I will throw in 1, 2, and then I'll grind these into dough. Don't watch One Piece. Too convoluted by this point. I kind of get how you feel. I'm a... Wait, what is wheat flour? And then I use wheat flour with a bucket to create dough. This is a whole quest line at the moment. Oh, wait. It made more? Or does it have the chance to make extra? I'm not sure. But yeah, One Piece is kind of convoluted. And is there another way to not use my iron? And I can mix it, I can bulk wash it, I can heat it into honey candy. Wait, what? Holy shit! Honey candy? That sounds fucking amazing! Okay, but yeah, I do not actually have the resources to make super glue at the moment, unless I... Do I have like 2 iron do I just have like 2 iron lying around somewhere in the mine? I don't think so. That's unfortunate. Well then, in that case, I believe it is time for me to end... Wait, hold on. Can I make a bucket with any other material? No, it's exclusively iron. Damn it. If I had just been a little smarter and used the raw zinc to produce the andesite, I could have saved myself a little bit of trouble. But I'm not very smart. So yeah, that's a me issue. And I guess I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, have dinner with my family, and possibly catch Elfie's stream. And then the next time we come back, we should the first thing we do, the first order of business is gonna be going down to the mine, starting a mine at Y16, I believe was the right level, and getting a little bit more iron to set up that. And the next thing I need is enough of these mechanical harvesters to create a tree farm. So I'm gonna need like 8 of them. I'm also gonna need more mechanical sail frames. And I'm also going to need dark oak, which is probably going to be the wood of choice. So, anyways, thank you for coming to the stream, Shaon, and I will Shaon K. Sorry, Shao. Oh, you're Shaon. I'm assuming, or you're Keiko. You're either. Anyways, Shao K 94. Thank you for coming to the stream, and I will catch you later. Goodbye. Oh, you're Shawan. Okay, great. And I'll catch you later. See ya!